How does language shape social categories? Imagine walking into a room and instantly knowing who belongs where just by the way they speak. Language is more than words. It's a tool that helps us understand and organize social groups. When we talk about language and identity, we see how speech styles, vocabulary, and accents reveal who we are and where we come from. For example, someone from a certain region might use specific words or pronunciation that others recognize immediately. These differences aren't random. They help us identify social groups and build bonds within them. Linguistic anthropology shows us that language is woven into our cultural practices. It's not just about communication but about expressing who we are. People often adapt their speech depending on the social setting. A person might speak differently at work than with friends, showing different parts of their identity. This flexibility helps us navigate multiple social roles and relationships. Social categories like class or ethnicity are often reflected in language. Speaking in a formal way might signal higher education or social status, while casual speech can suggest a different background. Sometimes, certain dialects or accents are valued more than others, which can influence how people are seen or treated. For instance, speaking a standard language variety often opens doors to better job opportunities, while non-standard dialects might lead to stereotypes or bias. Gender also plays a role in how language shapes social categories. Men and women might use different words or speech patterns, which can reinforce ideas about gender roles. For example, some languages have specific words or grammatical forms associated with masculinity or femininity. These differences help society categorize people based on gender, often influencing how individuals are perceived and treated. Language can also be a way to perform or express identity. People choose words, tone, and style to show who they are or to fit into a particular social group. For example, teenagers might use slang to signal belonging, while professionals might adopt more formal language to show respect or authority. These choices help us navigate social boundaries and express our unique identities. Cultural beliefs about social categories are often embedded in language itself. How languages encode kinship or gender can reflect societal norms. For example, some languages have specific words for relatives that reveal family roles and social expectations. Language can also subtly reinforce stereotypes, like associating certain words with particular genders or social classes, shaping how we see the world. On a larger scale, language is connected to social institutions like schools, governments, and media. These institutions influence which languages or dialects are valued, shaping social hierarchies. When a language or dialect is promoted or suppressed, it affects how groups are included or excluded from social power. In summary, language helps define social categories by marking identities, creating hierarchies, and performing social roles. It transmits cultural ideas and influences how society perceives different groups. Studying these processes shows us how language shapes the way we see ourselves and others every day.